Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Feel like a Metallica song right now. Haha. So, we might be live right now. Oh, something is happening right now. I think. What is happening? No one knows. Just fucking play. This is bullshit. But I don't have fancy producers and things. I have a phone and myself and you guys. Why isn't this letting me do anything? No one knows. Okay. I think it's doing stuff. Oh, it is. Okay. It's doing stuff. We're amazing right now. Okay. So I've got my phone going. I can see chat because I'm using something called Riverside. And I don't know if it has a chatting button or whatever. I'm not sure. And I don't want to touch any buttons because this works good how I got it. Anyway, I wanted to say I got 215 subscribers now, and we're having soda, actual real life soda, to celebrate. So we're celebrating with soda because we don't ever get soda. So we're celebrating. Oh, wait. There's more. There's more. I dropped it. But we also got a giant bag of candy and a soda. And we got a pre roll. So we're celebrating real good because we got 215 subscribers now. So that's really cool. And also, while we're here, and I don't know, I've got it in my head that for some reason we need to talk about Fulton County. Although I've never been to Georgia in my life, and it's probably not a place people like me should go. And I'm not saying people like me, a white guy. No, I'm saying I'm completely insane and I would end up getting myself killed there. So we don't go there. But I do have experience with prison. I do not have an experience. Well, I guess I have experiences with jail, but I was never in jail for a long time. I went straight to prison, like state prison, because there was no fucking way I was doing county time. No. Because listen, if you want to go to jail, you should really commit a federal crime because federal prison is a lot better. But if you have to do jail time, I would go to state prison. County jail is not fun. I was there. The longest I was ever there was like 30 days. But it it didn't do anything but give me new friends. Anyway, this paper that came out, this report about this Fulton County jail. I know enough about jail and prison to know that they broke all kinds of laws that could have been fixed by the oversight on the jails. It's called Federal Bureau of Prisons, and any jail or prison or any of that, they are fucking terrified. They don't want to get fines. So who was this jail paying off to not get fines because all of this stuff is finable and they can shut down your prison for it because prisons are for profit. So if you want to do something for profit, there are rules and there's supposed to be oversight and rules and things like that. And they broke all of them. So, and it's like this stuff has been going on for a long time. They tried to blame it on the Kufi Kuf 10 plus 9, but these kind of problems were way before that. So who were they paying off to get away with this shit? Why isn't anybody investigating that? And here I am celebrating 215 subscribers, and now I'm about to talk about some grimy shit. But I'm not a really big celebrator. I don't know how to celebrate. And I don't know how to get gifts either. When people give me gifts, I don't know what to do. I have a real emotional disconnect to things. So I don't know, but just know inside my mind I am fucking bouncing off every wall that's inside my head. Just know that. Oh, and I called my dad and I was so super excited and I told him. And then I told him I watch channels where people don't even pay attention to their subscriber count. And I said they don't even pay attention to their subscribers. And my dad was like, "Yes, they do. They say they don't, but you know they do." And they probably call their dad too with every new subscriber. I would like to think that. I would like to think that somebody else other than me brags about how many subscribers they have to their parents and their friends, and sometimes even to random strangers. Usually, those kind of people don't like my videos, though, because my videos are highly offensive, because fuck those guys. It's a thing, and I don't even care. You know, Uh, my videos are for tough people. It's not for, my videos are not for Karen. My videos are for the most hardcore person you've ever met in your life. Those are who my videos are for. The weirdos. So if you're not a weirdo, don't watch my videos because you might get offended. Anyway, my dad said no. Everybody is gets excited about their subscribers. I was like, I don't know, and he's like, yes, they do. I said, no, Dad, I might be the only one. He said, no, you're not. And he said, now go fucking celebrate on your stream. Leave me alone. Take your medicine. I did take my medicine, and I got a cola, and now we're about to live stream. So let's do it. We're reading all about Fulton County Jail. Okay, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. What is happening? No one knows. Okay. So this one is called The Jail is in. The jail is a crisis. Now, why is this J in kill boxes? I was into the Q thing. I know those kill boxes mean something. Okay. And it says, in the wake of Mr. Thompson's death, oh yeah, a bunch of people died also in the mental health unit. It's a wait, how? What are you guys doing? That's It's lazy. These workers are so lazy. It's like a lot of this stuff could have been handled if the staff would have been doing their jobs. But because all the inmates are gangsters and shit, they want to be seen as cool. Like these dudes are so tough. I gotta be tough. Mm, nope. But then they blamed it on underfunding and stuff like that. But they have tons of funding. They just pay them these extravagant salaries, but don't do anything to their jail. And it's like, no, no, no. Fire all those motherfuckers and give homeless veterans a job. Let those go run your prison. Like, seriously, veterans need a job, and this would be the perfect kind of job for them. Also, border control. You know, these are great jobs for these men who need physical jobs, who need stuff like that. These are the perfect jobs for them. But instead, you got lazy fat women or lazy fat guys or people that don't even want to be there, people that have messy home lives and bring that shit to work. No, fire all them and give homeless veterans those jobs because I bet you any money it would clear up real fucking fast. But okay. And if you're here, go ahead and press like and subscribe. I'm sure somebody might not be here. But anyway, we're discussing Fulton County Jail. Uh, find the document report thing. And we're reading about this jail and we're discussing it. So go ahead, come on in and press like and subscribe. But it says, in the wake of Mr. Thompson's death in 22 and outcries surrounding it, the county sheriff's office made public efforts to remedy conditions inside the jail. Uh, hold on. Particularly those that contributed to Mr. Thompson's death. At a at a board of commissioners meeting in April 23, the commissioners stated the jail is a crisis. Now this T is in kill boxes, but it says it's in a crisis. Oh, and Mr. is in kill boxes. What does this mean? Okay, anyway. Mr. Thompson died in part because of the overall crisis that the jail is in. During that meeting, the Board of Commissioners approved 5.3 million in emergency funding for the jail to clean medical and psychiatric observation areas, improve security, consult an emergency management firm. The funding included, oh my God, why did I get so tired? I wasn't tired a second ago. Okay. So they want to improve security, consult an emergency management firm. The funding wristbands on the people. Oh, and funding includes sheriff's request for 2 million to a private security to put digital wristbands on people incarcerated. And in the jail and monitor their biometric data. But the county rescinded funding for this contract. Okay. They rescinded the contract because they rescinded the contract after 5 months because only 15 wristbands were in use at the time. The sheriff accepted resignations from 3 high-ranking members of the sheriff's office. Hold on. Suggesting they were responsible for the circumstances that led to Thompson's death. He indicated that he might seek new healthcare provider for the jail, but the jail's private healthcare provider, NEFCare, announced that it planned to terminate the contract because of violence and unsafe working conditions. Laziness. It's pure laziness. This lazy. So, violence and unsafe working conditions. Ultimately, the dispute was resolved, and NAFCare remains the current provider. In November of 23, reports surfaced about the misuse of the Inmate Welfare Fund. The fund comes from money incarcerated people and their families spend on phone calls and commissary, and by county law was to be used for the welfare of the incarcerated. Instead, money was intended to hold on. Instead, money intended to benefit went to staff benefits, honey baked ham gift cards, a bounce house rental. What the fuck? How? Look, was that, and maybe it was like a fucking CO holiday party. Everybody brought their kids, and then they got, here's a ham for, Christmas or whatever. What, what the fuck? How does that happen? What the fuck? Look, I don't know. I don't. Who does that? They do, obviously. Greedy people. You put the money in people's hands and they get stupid. So, anyways, oh, hold on. At Bounce House Rental, community events, vehicles, and tasers. In response, the Board of Commissioners abolished the welfare fund, and the sheriff's office lost direct access to millions of dollars that had been reserved for the inmates. Deaths and serious injuries remain prevalent at the jail. Thus, in 2024, 3 men have died, one suspected overdose, one stabbing, and one self deletion from God's YouTube. That is fucking insane. My God. All right, if you're here, plus like and subscribe. And go ahead and feel free to chat in the chat. I got my phone here so I can sort of see it. Okay. Now, our investigation opened in 23, initially focused on 6 areas: living, living conditions, protection, use of force, medical and mental health, and discrimination. In April 24, we expanded our investigation under these numbers to encompass 3 additional areas: restrictive houses, disciplinary practices, and special education for young people. Did you know I got my education and my training, my custodial maintenance certificate in prison when I was 30? I was super educated in jail. Now it says, we gathered information from multiple site inspections, interviews with current and former jail and medical staff, interviews with incarcerated and recently incarcerated people, family members, since extensive document review, including jail and medical records. How does that not break HIPAA? Okay. That might not break HIPAA, but I'm pretty sure that breaks HIPAA. But let's continue. We observed Fulton County Board of Commissioner meetings at which measures relating to the jail were discussed, and we met with organizations that advocate for the incarcerated. Yeah, but you don't do anything for them. And why aren't the lawyers going to the Bureau of Prisons like, why are you guys being paid off? Do you see this jail? Stop getting paid off. But okay. Now it says, wait, I was trying to see it. Okay. Expert consulted consultants accompanied us during site inspection and interviews. They have expertise in jail operations, use of force analysis, jail sanitation, nutrition, the provision of medical and mental health care in jail settings, because it is different, very different. They have decades of experience working inside jail settings as corrections professionals, as well as experience ow, evaluating jail systems and identifying problems. We also, wait, what is this? Hold on. And we met with organizations that advocate. Yeah, okay, but this is what uh the Bureau of Prisons are supposed to do. This is already somebody's job. Literally, somebody gets paid to do this. Why aren't they doing it? This is literally a job. This is somebody's job. Why are they not doing their job? It's literally somebody's job. I do not know. Okay. We also consulted an expert in implementation of the idea in correctional facilities. A team of data experts who helped us analyze jail data on violence, force, and contraband. We thank both Fulton County Jail and the Sheriff's Office for their cooperation in this investigation. Did they really? Oh, well, I guess they would have. This is literally somebody's job, though. Why does an advocate have to do it? That's literally somebody's job. I. This is crazy. But okay. Okay. So here we go. Go ahead and press like and subscribe. It says the Fulton County Jail consists of the main jail, Rice Street in Atlanta. The annexes are the South Jail, which is in Union City, the Alpharetta Jail, which is in Alpharetta, and Marietta, a short distance from the main jail in Atlanta, which is just known as the Fulton County Jail or just jail. The um the Fulton County Jail, also known as jail. Okay, so this is the main jail, was built in 89, originally designed to house to 1100 people in single person cells. The facility began double selling people almost immediately after its opening. Now it has 2,200 people. The most recent staffing analysis conducted in 15 found that most the jail could accommodate based on its operations and staffing. Wait, the most recent analysis conducted in 15 found that the most the jail to could accommodate based on all of its stuff was 1,800 people, and in 23 there were 2,600 people. And by mid-August, with multiple housing areas offline, the population was 1,500. The main jail is the central booking area for the county. It has an intake unit, a medical unit, psychiatric observation housing for men and women, 17-year-old girls in sheriff's custody. Psy reside in the women's medical unit. Well, that's got to be pretty brutal. That really does have to be pretty brutal, though. This crazy. Okay. Okay. The main jail consists of a 3-story low rise structure joined to an elevator tower, providing access to 2 housing towers. The North Tower has 7 floors, the South Tower is 6. Each housing unit has 8 zones arranged in a horseshoe around an elevated control tower. This bad design. I have never been on a prison where the guard is not in the pod with you. I mean, not in the jail. They don't got to lock themselves in, but they are constantly on the floor. There's no fucking around with that shit. The guards are on the floor with you and they watch you. Yep. When you go out to the yard, the cops are right there. There is no leaving inmates by themselves. That does not happen. What is this jail doing? They are purposely set up to be a fucked up prison. They do this shit on purpose because they want to make black people look bad. They put y'all in this kind of setting and set y'all up. That's why they do this fucked up shit. Leave 2 enemies out at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, this is a fucking setup. And they paid somebody off for a long ass time to get away with this. This is people that don't give a shit about their job, that are not happy. These are not happy people that work here. This is crazy. Okay. The housing zones have between 16 and 18 cells, split over 2 tiers. The cells open to the day room with tables bolted to the floor. Phones, a kiosk. See, that's the one thing I didn't have in the prison I was in. We had to fill that shit out on paper. Sure did. They might have a kiosk now, but back when I was in there like 10 years ago, it was still on paper. But anyway. Oh, and you can use this kiosk for submitting grievances, among other things, and a shower on each tier. No, we just got one shower. Just one shower. And then you had to sign up for the shower. You got 7 minutes. Yep. But also, once, like, I think it's once every 2 weeks or something, the supervisor of the jail, the warden person, is supposed to come around and ask you certain things, do what's going on, you know. And if it is really, really bad, then you go to your CO and you're like, hey, I need this paper. Yeah. I This is fucking crazy to me. And it's making me tired. This crazy. Somebody got paid off for a long ass time for this to go happening like this. There's no fucking way. Somebody, this is not right. Okay. We're going to finish this page and then we're done. Okay. The South Annex in Union City, Georgia, is located 20 miles south. It has 285 beds. And as of mid August, it housed 146 people. It holds the female population until December 22, when Fulton County and the sheriff office temporarily shuttered the facility and located the women to ACDC. Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's probably bad, but I just ACDC. The South Annex reopened in July of 23. Mm. The sheriff's office initially said its use of the South Annex is temporary for the persons from the main jail and would allow repairs on housing units and relieve the population pressure there. But when we visited in 23, staff told us the facility was for more violent and harder to manage population and people being disciplined for violating jail rules. It also has a unit specifically for 17-year-old boys. This is crazy. This is crazy. I can't believe this. The housing unit in the south is a single floor divided into east and west. Each unit has a central control booth with 4 pods arranged in a horseshoe. The pods have between 5 and 10 cells distributed across the bottom and top tiers. Some cells are 2 persons, and others house to 8 people. The cells open onto a day room for each pod with fixed tables, showers, and phones, and also a kiosk. This is fucking insane. It's one person that controls both of these things, and then cells that have 8 people in them. This is insane. So hold on. It's 5 cells, which are single. Okay. And then 10 cells that have 8 people in them for one guy, one guard. This is absolutely out of control. Is really absolutely out of control. Okay. The North Annex has an intake and reception center and separate housing areas for men and women. I'm surprised nobody's ended up pregnant, but okay. Fulton County and the sheriff's office house detainees there, particularly people who need separation from the jail population because of the nature of their charges or conflicts in jail. I thought they didn't separate those people because they had civil rights thing. They weren't allowed to separate them. That's fucking crazy. The Marietta Annex is located a small distance from the main jail. It has 80 beds, and of August 24, 69 people. The facility houses trustees, incarcerated people who work in the jail, providing cleaning and meal preparation services, about $1 a day. There is also a small population of people who participate in the rehabilitative programming. Is that the animals where they take in the animals and they train the animals? Well, I guess if this prison is that bad, there's probably no animals. But okay. It says the Marietta Annex has one control booth at the center of our wait. The Marietta Annex has one control booth at the center of 4 large rooms. These rooms are dormitory style housing units with bunk beds. The other 2 rooms are used for officer training and some programming for the incarcerated population. I was in a housing unit like that. It was a double wide trailer. We had bunk beds and shit. Everybody was on one floor. It was a trailer, double wide trailer. Yep. That was where the decent girls went. This man, this is crazy to me, this whole thing. I can't. It's like, how? How does this get this bad? Because it's been this bad. It started out this bad. And Dustin told me about a place here in Ohio. It's called something, and it's just as bad. It's called Gladiator School. It's just as bad as this place. But why is it that bad? Because people that are in charge don't give a shit. They just let stuff go until they can't anymore. And it's like, why are you that lazy? You could stop all this shit if you wanted to. But you don't want to. So it's not going to stop. You can write all the papers you want and get people as outraged as you want to. The beginning of this document is highly manipulative, though, because a lot of that stuff they didn't tell the whole facts. They were like half truths. They didn't tell the whole facts of the first part of this document. I don't know about the rest of this, though, but I do know that a lot of this stuff could be stopped if people gave a shit about their job. And if the oversight on this shit wasn't being paid off to ignore it, this shit wouldn't happen either. And again, I know a small bit about prison. I don't really know a lot about jail, but I know you can't be sentenced to jail for more than like 600 days and then you go to prison. But they have people in this jail for like 10 years. It's like that that probably shouldn't be happening because after so long, if you keep these people from outside, because these men don't get to go outside, you know, if you get sentenced to more than 2 years, you're supposed to go to prison. Or, yeah, 2 years. If you get sentenced to more than 2 years, you have to go to prison because 2 years is about the cutoff before you start losing your mind because you don't get fresh air. Something like that. That might not be the medicinal reason, but really, though, you know, it's just how do they get away with this for so long? Because this isn't a problem that just popped up overnight. It's not like one day the guard was like, oh my God, it went crazy in the time it took me to go home, sleep, and come back to work. Oh my God, what happened? No, it was already like that. And nobody's done anything or said anything. And the people that are supposed to do something and say something got paid off not to do something or say something. That is the only way this shit can continue to happen the way it's happened. It and you know, I'm not a fan of bad guys because I am a former bad guy. So I'm not really fans of bad guys, but I do know not even bad guys should have to go through this in a place that, albeit their choices put them there, but you don't need to get punished before you get punished. You know what I mean? It's like that's not exactly fair. Like you robbed a bank, you don't need to go like prove how tough you are. You robbed a bank, you're probably not tough. You know what I mean? I just find it stupid and it's aggravating. And I really wish my friend would come on here and tell me what she knows about her jail experience, but she will not. She said, no, not doing that. So, but you should because the shit is, it's tremendous. It's terrible. It's tremendously terrible. I, it's just, I don't know. I feel so bad for these people that made the choice to put them there, but they shouldn't have to go through that because people are lazy and don't care about their job, you know. Because no offense, but even hustlers and people that unsubscribe people from God's YouTube, they're not really lazy people. So they are gonna, criminals are gonna criminal, especially if you don't stop them. I don't know. It's stupid, but I kind of want to finish my celebration because I got subscribers and we finished our party soda. So we're about to go back to drinking coffee. It'll be so much fun. Ah. But I got new subscribers and I'm so excited about it. I got over 200. I don't know, like 215, something like that, but it's so fucking amazing and I'm so excited. And I did call and brag to my dad and I told him I watch videos and people don't really care about their subscriber count. And my dad said, yes, they do. I said, I don't know. They said they didn't. And my dad's like, yes, they do. I said, do you think they called their dad and brag? He's like, probably don't do that. But I do. Every time I get a subscriber, I'll call my dad while he's at work. He's a mailman. And I'll call him, Dad, I got a subscriber. And he'll be like, man, you're almost viral. Like, I don't want to be viral, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. But I do want to say thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. And come back tomorrow morning because we are going to be doing number 6 tomorrow morning in Das Bible. We'll be doing number 6, chapter 6. And then later in the afternoon, I'll be uploading some raccoon videos and cat pictures. And then tomorrow night, we'll be doing part 4 of this document because it's almost over, I think. I don't know, but it's almost over. So make sure you come back, press like and subscribe. It's time to give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you so much. Bye.